Hey guys, so this video is going to be about how my husband changed into the man he is now. And excuse me, I'm driving because I really have limited time because I have a busy schedule. Obviously, I go to work all day and come home and cook and clean, and then I watch like maybe 10 minutes of TV, and then I go to bed because I'm tired. So, this video might be a little long, I'm not sure, but I'm probably going to forget to tell y'all some things because there's actually a lot of history behind this video, behind this segment, whatever. So, as you know, I think if you watched my How I Met My Husband video, you kind of know a little bit of background. I didn't tell you that much. I just kind of told you how I met him and when we got married and stuff like that. So, let's see. When we got together, when we started dating, I think I was 18 and he was 19. And at that time, you know, neither one of us were looking to settle down or any of that. We were just having fun. We were a couple. I was never the one that was into drugs or anything like that. I mean, obviously I tried stuff when I was younger, but I never actually pursued anything. I probably tried marijuana once and I didn't like it, and I felt very guilty actually for doing it. So, so let's see. Okay, Devin has always been into drugs. He was into marijuana, and he was into marijuana mostly. Of course, there was times when he did cocaine, and there was times when he would do I don't know exactly everything. I know he did pills, like he abused them. His let me see, what else? I mean, there's just different things. Okay, so pretty much bottom line, you know he did drugs. So he was into drugs real bad, and I didn't really, I mean, we were close friends before we got together, obviously. But I didn't really know that how bad it was or how much he did smoke really until we got together. And even then I didn't really know that much until he started, like on the weekends, he would talk to me throughout the week, and then like on like Friday night, I wouldn't hear from him all the way until like Monday. So that whole like weekends, he would like disappear and I wouldn't hear from him. And that's when I really started thinking, there's like something going on, you know? And I never really thought he was cheating or anything like that. I don't know, I guess I just thought, I mean, I knew there was something up, I just didn't think it was cheating. So eventually, you know, when he would ignore me for that weekend, it would like really upset me because I like really liked him, obviously. And when I would, you know, bring it up, like, where were you? Why weren't you talking to me this weekend? He wouldn't really tell me about it. He wouldn't talk about it. He would get mad when I mentioned it, and he didn't want me to talk about it. So, you know, this went on for, I don't know, months, and it wasn't every weekend he did this. It was just periodically weekends. And so, you know, you know, people around me kept saying, "Oh, you've got to leave him," and I kept holding on. I just didn't want to. I loved him, and I'm sure everybody has been through that. When you love somebody so much, you don't want to let them go, even though they're doing hurtful things. So, I mean, and obviously it comes to a point when you need to let that person go, but I just hadn't met that point yet. And then it got to where he was, like, everything I said that he didn't like, even if it was something like just asking him a question like, what did you do this weekend, or what did you do last night, or whatever, he got so mad at it, he didn't want to talk about it. And he would kind of get, I don't know the word for what I'm trying to say, he would get extremely angry. Let's just say that. Extremely angry. And to the point where he would like cuss at me and call me names and yell at me, and it was bad. So, and all this was happening. He also wouldn't keep a steady job. Now, obviously, that's a very important factor in a man, is for him to keep a job. Because, I mean, you know, a man is supposed to provide for his family. Of course, then we didn't have a family, or we weren't even married or anything like that. But, you know, still. So, let me see, I'm trying to think what happened next. I know, I mean, there was just several, you know, miscellaneous incidents that happened. But, so he wouldn't keep a job, obviously, like I said, and he would like act like he wanted to work. He would go to like different jobs and he'd work a day and quit, or he would have a job and then keep it like a week and then quit. So, I mean, come on, he didn't want to work. And then, you know, that's when I really started to open my eyes, and it really started to get to me. You know, he wouldn't work, he was into drugs, and there was even a time where he would, towards the end, he would break up with me for a couple of days and then want me back, and I would never understand that. And so I finally realized, I've realized, I'm not going to say how, but I found out that he was cheating on me. Like, he would, well, not really cheating, because he'd break up and then go do whatever and then get back with me. But still, technically, that's cheating, I guess. I don't know. But he would do this, and that's when it really opened my eyes, and I was like, wow. I was like, I mean, all the factors. He doesn't have a job. He won't keep a job. He's into drugs. He's breaking up with me to go hook up with girls. He's not talking to me for a whole weekend and then expecting me to be okay. He's getting mad at me. He's getting angry. I mean, there was just so, I mean, I'm sure there's much more than I'm telling you. I don't like to really remember it. But in a way, I kind of do like to remember it. I mean, because simply for the fact that how he is now. And that's really the point of this video. It's not to dog on him. And I even asked him if it would be okay if I made this. And he said absolutely, because it's awesome. It's an amazing change. And it's something that only God can do, obviously. I mean, honestly, that's true. So, it was about, I don't know, I think it was last summer, summer of 2012. We really started to get to where we were almost like breaking up. We were going to be over. We were going to be done, because I was tired of his crap. I was tired of him not working. And you got to remember at this time that everybody around me hated him. They couldn't stand him. You know, even my mom had got to where she didn't want to be around him, and it was hard, you know, because it was somebody that I loved dearly, and and I understand he was doing these hurtful things to me, but yet I still loved him, and it was really hard to let him go, obviously. So, but I was really getting ready to, honestly. So then, it was last summer, he just did a complete 360. I'm telling you, he stopped smoking, and he quit talking to me the way he did. He was talking to me like a man should. He got a full-time job. Actually, he works really more than full-time. He makes more than me now. He is, we got married, obviously. He treats me amazing. He makes me, I mean, not that I don't want to, but he grounds me. He puts me to that point where he knows that God should be number one, and that's the bottom line. And he really just changed, and it was awesome. Sorry, I'm pulling up at work and people are like looking at me. But it's just awesome that he did that. And I guess I'm going to go ahead and try to wrap this video up because I'm at work and I got to go in. But I just wanted to let y'all know that if there's anything in this world that needs to be done, it is to get a relationship with God, because it really does change for the better. I mean, his life, if he wouldn't have gotten church and got baptized and prayed, and I mean, he did a lot of praying, and if he wouldn't have done all those things, he would probably still be the person he was, and I probably would have left. Because, you know, I'd had a stable job. I was going to school at the time. I had a car. I mean, I was doing good, and he wasn't. And we were just going in separate directions. But God blessed him, and God changed him for the better. And now he is really the most amazing man I've ever met. Seriously, he treats me amazing. And it's not even like, I'm trying to describe it, but it's just, you can't, because it's God, and it's God's doing. He did this. And I thank God every day for him and for blessing our marriage and doing everything like that, because he really has changed, and he is amazing to me, really. We read the Bible together on the weekends when he's off. And we just pray together, and it really does make your marriage stronger and makes you just fall in love with God, seriously. And it's, when you have God in your marriage, everything works out for the better, it seems. I mean, obviously you're going to come to stumbling blocks in your life, and that's just the devil, but, you know, you've got to get over it and come above it, rise above it. So anyways, this was just going to be a video about that, and I really didn't go too much into detail and depth, but just know that before, he was somebody that nobody wanted to know. I mean, really, he wasn't. And now he is somebody that everybody wants to know, and everybody wants to talk to. I mean, he's just really amazing. But anyways, I've got to go into work. I just wanted to make this video real fast and just show y'all that anybody can change if God's in the picture. And of course, you got to really want to also. But anyway, I guess I'm going to go, and I just want to thank everybody for watching this, and I guess I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.